today, ironic was, I don't know how late
9 minutes.
9, maybe 9 times 2.
Wow.
What? No way. No way there.
Yeah, ironic
9
will be doing the
times
first
2.
forfeit.
Woohoo!
The first for the people podcast forfeit
Jesus.
ever.
Wow.
If you want to let us
bro.
know in the comments what exactly
I think
ironic
you should
be doing.
I think you should do
Ironic
the Bugs
will
Bunny dots.
He will be doing the most liked comment.
You should do the Bugs Bunny challenge.
Bugs Bunny.
Nah. You know, I already gone viral on TikTok. I don't do them things.
Oh, you went viral on
jeez.
TikTok.
You know I'm viral.
What's the view count?
56,000.
Not
Wow.
bad. Not bad.
3,000 likes.
That's
Wow.
But listen,
decent.
let us know in the comments what you don't want me to do. I'm all game.
Right.
As long as it's
Bugs Bunny
as
challenge.
long as it's no madness like run around the studio naked. I'm not on that. Yeah, no game.
No, we get to pick what you do. Whatever they say, we pick, bro.
I
Don't
think
worry.
you should do the Bugs Bunny challenge.
I read something that if you put like clean food in your body, if you're eating good, you don't need that much sleep. So it's about how you're treating your body as well. So if you're eating good, healthy salads, whatever you're eating every day, then you don't need 8, 7, 6 hours sleep. You can go
Yeah,
on 3,
but
2
there's
hours.
some.
Are you
to
still
do
doing,
diet.
because lockdown's nearly over,
Yeah.
or at least we're coming down to the end, are you still doing takeaways all the time? Or
I had 2 on the
No.
weekend, yeah.
2 takeaways over the weekend?
Yeah.
Which
Friday
ones?
and Sunday.
Wow,
Friday
double
Indian,
treats.
Sunday Jamaican.
Come
Wow,
on, see.
okay.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
Bit what? How much you dropping? How much you dropping on the?
I don't know, like
30
30 quid each time.
yeah.
innit?
Oh, that's calm. Okay.
What,
nice.
60 quid on the weekend?
That's a lot,
But it's calm though.
I was expecting him to say more.
Yeah.
How many days a week is acceptable to do takeaway?
2 max.
2 max.
I think
yeah.
so, yeah.
2
I think
over
so.
the weekend.
2 is a bit mad though.
Yeah, but I don't do weekday. though.
I think quick
Are we
succession.
saying 2
weekend.
over the course of a week?
Yeah, I was gonna say 2 in quick
Friday
succession.
and Sunday.
It's not ideal, but in a week, I think
I
maybe
think
like a
maybe
Monday.
because
And
my Jamaican is quite good.
Right.
It's not really doesn't feel like a takeaway.
Jeez, man's got
So-
the sticks.
Yeah,
The
I've got-
Jamaican in the
What-
sticks.
what did you
Posh
order?
Jamaican.
Wait, sorry, what was posh Jamaican?
Oh no, because I basically I've actually have gone down and met the woman that owns the place,
Right.
and it's a family, mum and
Auntie.
husband, and
Auntie.
it's auntie. I call it
Oh,
auntie.
that's quite sweet.
And it's
What did you-
essentially like my auntie just cooking me food and bringing
That's
it
quite
around.
sweet. What do you order?
Jerk chicken, rice and peas, some
Okay.
festival, dumpling.
Any patties?
No patties.
No
I
curry
never
goat.
get patties.
No
from
curry goat.
her. Yeah, my missus had curry goat.
Come on,
Yeah.
jeez.
My missus always. That's all she ever
I
gets.
don't know what it is about goat. It's just
Can't
you know,
eat it.
goat and oxtail. They just don't really do it for me.
Is it? I've never had oxtail, but I have heard it's banging.
It's just the taste is good, but
Mm.
there's not much meat there. You know.
It's a lot of bones.
Yeah, there's a lot of bone. A lot of bone.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
bone.
cut down. We've cut down on the takeaways. To be fair, like
Well, you're not doing
okay.
flavors.
no, I ain't got Jerome's True Flavors for a minute. To be fair, but
Jeez, that little.
Oh,
come on.
That was nice. That food was
Oh,
nice.
we
That
need another
food's
top up,
banging.
you know?
Well, I'll bring some more.
You know, reload.
you
It was
know what
mad.
I'm saying?
I'm
But
That was a
ready
vibe.
whenever.
But
I
I've
had
just
flashbacks.
I've been trying to do this vegan thing, so we've been trying to be strict with that.
Wait,
no
what?
takeaway.
Oh, you're doing it seriously?
Sorry, wait.
Yeah, I told you,
Hold
lot.
on. You've gone vegan.
I told you, like
No, I
this
thought that was just
about
1 month.
Oh, January.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's, we're in March
What,
now.
But I've
We're
carried
nearly
it on,
April.
yeah.
There you go,
It's
no.
nearly April.
What?
Yeah, I've carried it on.
Oh, you're
carried it on,
vegan now.
No, because at home, I'm saying when I'm at home, I'll just do vegan. But say like I'm at studio, I've been in
Bro,
the studio a
that's-
lot
Yeah,
later.
but you're in the
After
studio a lot though, so
Yeah, so
she's
after
still eating meat.
so after
Oh,
studio, I'll get a
okay.
little
Whenever I'm
So
home,
he's, no, he's telling the missus, oh yeah, I'm with you. I'm
Oh,
on the
I
vegan
see.
journey, right?
vegan.
I
He's
get what
going
you're
to the
doing.
studio. He's getting the double
Yeah,
Mac,
yeah.
the Big Mac.
Yeah.
Hey, do you know what I've noticed? That's what it is though. The more I'm more into this vegan at home, when I'm out at home,
Yeah, you're going mad.
I'm
You're
going
wild.
mad
Yeah,
with
you're
the
going mad.
madness though.
Yeah.
The Big Mac. Big,
I've-
I'm like, what's the new thing on McDonald's menu? Big
Yeah, I don't-
tasty.
Yeah.
I don't think that adds up, bro. I
It
don't
don't,
think that's veganism. No, not really,
Yeah,
bro.
no.
No, but the thing is, I didn't choose to do the vegan with her, like for animal stuff and all that. If I'm
Oh.
honest, like that's her journey.
Yeah,
My thing is just
health.
and I just wanted to like feed my body some more goodness.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean-
doing that still. I'm giving my body the goodness, taking my vitamins, all that.
Oh yeah,
but
we're talking about CMOS, yeah.
CMOS was talking about the other day. Me and Luce, I've been getting into trying CMOS. You know what I'm saying?
What's CMOS,
Irish
sorry?
CMOS.
It's like gloop.
Yeah.
It's a jar of gloop.
Bare
What?
minerals.
You
Is that-
what?
Do you drink it or eat it or? what?
You-
You mix it in with any drink, smoothie,
Yeah.
or
Oh, wow.
cereal. It's like goo.
What is that? Seaweed? CMOS? What is that?
It comes as strands of like white.
Yeah.
shit, but then
So what's the benefit?
To be fair, it looks like semen.
basically what the benefit is. Our body's made up don't comment this. Our body's made up of 100 vitamins.
Okay, all right. Bro science
yeah,
gone
it's made
mad.
of 100 vitamins. Sea moss
Break it
has
down.
I'll have to
90
put a disclaimer
sea
at the bottom.
moss- Sea
Yeah,
moss has
just in case.
92 of the vitamins
Okay.
that we have, that we need, that we
Oh,
have in our
right.
body, and there's no food with more.
Right.
That's why it's being gassed, and it's like
It's
everyone's
a big
selling
thing
it
right
now.
This is like a trend.
Yeah, it's quite a big thing.
Where-
that a lot
where-
of people are selling
where do you
it on
buy
their
it
Instagram
from?
pages.
Anyway,
a big one is Mila's Sea Moss. That's who we order from.
Oh,
Was that
I'll say
brand?
the link.
It's
But listen,
a small
he's-
business that we support, but she's everywhere. She
Oh.
does her thing. I put mine in my juice in it when I wake up. in the
Oh,
morning.
wow.
He sent me the link, yeah, and I was like, do you know, I'm gonna get into it. Send me the link, jar like that, yeah, jar, yeah, £25. I said, you know what? Listen, yeah.
So, wow.
up.
How are they?
I'm not on it.
Is someone going to the beach and doing all that? Or
Ah,
is-
bro, I don't know about the ins and outs.
Before
like
he
that.
sent me that link, yeah, I was researching it, and sea moss usually comes unprepared, raw, and then you have
Okay.
to soak it in water for 24 hours, and
Yeah.
then you grind it down.
Yeah.
But his link is
They've done
already
all that.
done in a jar,
Okay.
and it's saying
Oh.
£25. What? Unless you're putting, was it one spoonful in?
Yeah, that's what I do.
It's just
Nice.
one little
My
spoon.
missus
Okay.
just eats it from the thing, but I
Yeah,
think
it's
that's
got
a
a
bit
flavour-
mad.
it's got
It's got no
flavour.
flavor, bro.
Yeah, one thing I rate, like Lucy's
Oh.
very conscious, very socially conscious
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
Because I know
Well,
she.
you know her well, yeah.
Don't do that. But
Don't do that.
And
No,
that's,
I know- no,
that's
because
timed
I
quite
know, 'cause I-
nicely as well because of just getting the dog.
Yeah,
because I've noticed that like she's like obviously animal support. She's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
dog,
yeah.
but more importantly, Seaspiracy. Because I think
She
you said
loved
that she
She
loved that.
posted it.
Yeah, you told me she loved it.
Seaspiracy.
into
Well,
that,
it's a
yeah.
nice little segue into. Have you seen it?
No, what's
Have you
this?
seen
Okay.
Seaspiracy?
I don't watch Netflix.
So what-
Seaspiracy.
It's good.
What-
It's
what-
good.
When he's talking about being
Is that a
vegan,
conspiracy?
basically it's a conspiracy
Play on
about.
conspiracy.
You know, there was something called
Mixed with
cowspiracy.
C.
Have
Yeah,
you
but
seen
what
cowspiracy?
conspiracy? It ends with C. Why do they need
They
to
didn't
do
think.
that?
They didn't think.
No,
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
there's a
true.
reason behind
Wow.
it. Have you seen cowspiracy?
No. bro.
Okay, let me. Well, you lot don't really watch
Cowspiracy is
Netflix.
the reason why he did vegan on
You
road.
don't. No, it's, not,
Oh,
it's
is
actually not.
it?
By the way, it's not actually not. I did vegan on road.
It put you off
I did
burgers.
vegan on road way before any of these like little documentaries
You
came
can-
out.
So hold on a second.
Do you
For
wanna-
the, for the
go
people,
back.
explain what vegan on road is.
I did vegan on road in 2017.
What is that?
Cowspiracy came
What
out
is that?
like
Can you explain?
2019. So he's vegan on road. This is gonna be so funny because this is an opportunity. I don't know. Maybe the editor, will put this up, but I basically had a little mini series where I was exploring the venture of being vegan. And I was like,
Cowspiracy came out in 2014.
okay,
When
that
did
was
vegan
one.
on road come out?
2017.
I didn't watch.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I
hold on,
actually
what's
didn't know that. I didn't know that.
It's good to pull up facts. It's
I
very
didn't know that.
important.
Oh.
So you can catch CJ out. When you pull up facts, everything falls apart. So from now on, when CJ's speaking, I will be Googling.
Fact check.
Well,
When did
yeah.
it come on Netflix? When did it come on Netflix?
2014.
Hey, this is
No, when did
sick.
it come on Netflix?
2014.
CJ is
Did it?
gobsmacked.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Is it an
all right.
American show?
To be
Maybe
fair,
the
I
UK
stand
got it. Maybe
corrected.
the UK
Yeah, that's
got
what I was
the
gonna
show
say. Maybe
later,
UK
didn't
got
they?
late.
Oh,
'cause
yeah,
I
yeah,
did
yeah.
not know Cowspiracy has been out since 2014.
As you work.
I'd like to check
CJ's
that.
stuttering.
I'd
I've
like to
never heard
check that.
CJ.
But anyway, to answer the point was, I did not copy anything. I was exploring it for myself because I saw loads of people talking about being a vegan. I was like, how come not many men in my community, i.e. my black London, South London community, are vegan? Why is it like, it seems to be a predominantly like maybe hipster, posh thing to some extent.
Are they not black hipsters?
There wasn't many.
Jamaicans.
I didn't know
They're
many.
They're vegan
I'll be
Jamaicans.
real. I didn't know many black vegans.
Do you think
There are
apart
a
from- it's
lot
got
of
more
vegan
now?
Jamaicans.
A lot of vegan
Yeah,
Jamaicans.
yeah,
I know.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. When you go down that route, of course. But I'm saying like
But now,
not
you
Jamaican.
think that's the same
in
now,
black-
Siege?
No, it's changed. I
Yeah,
think it's
yeah,
changed a
yeah,
lot.
okay.
But I was doing this in 2016, 2017.
Early.
Okay, so you were the.
I'm not saying I was an early adopter of veganism. 'cause
No, but you
obviously,
were basically, from what we've seen, the chicken connoisseur of veganism.
You could almost describe it like that. Yeah, 100%.
so-
He introduced us to the what's
With
that
this
one?
vegan junk food bar
Vegan
in
junk
Amsterdam,
food.
which is
Incredible.
unreal, right?
That was
It's like
beautiful.
you can imagine like the best McDonald's you've ever had, but vegan.
Do you know what that actually made me order from? Or it made me order the vegan burgers from burger joints a couple of times when I was
Same.
just feeling like a bit stodgy anyway. It's
Yeah.
like I don't really fancy too much actual meat. I was
Yeah.
just having something clean. Just get the vegan
Bro,
burger.
do you know what's
Yeah.
mad? And I will say there's not like I think the levels have stepped up recently, but until when we went, there wasn't many equivalents in London.
Yeah, I've seen a few people that have copied.
Now they've stepped up.
they
Now they've
started
stepped
dyeing
up.
the blue
Yeah.
burger bun and all
That's
that.
Is
it. That's it. But the whole thing was interesting. I was literally going around London trying to find the best vegan burger shops in
You
the
should have
capital.
carried that on, man.
Okay,
But
you
I
got
wasn't-
any recommendations? Because I know
There's
that there
bro
are
now
some.
now it's gone
loads.
through the roof. There's loads, man. Like there's even like Mildred's.
It's gone through the what?
Mildred's.
It's gone through the what?
It's gone through the roof.
Oh, the roof.
Yeah.
I thought you said the roof.
He said,
Did I say roof?
yeah, he said real.
It's gone through. It's gone
You
through.
should have kept that content online.
It's got. It's.
should have.
It's
Yeah, but I
um,
don't know why you took those episodes down.
You're a
No.
pioneer. Why have you?
no, because I
backed out?
felt a bit like.
What?
I'll be real. I felt a bit like I was cheating the vegan life because I'm not a vegan.
Oh, eating kebabs on the
yeah,
sly.
that's what I'm saying. I didn't want anyone to come be like, "You're not a vegan.
So
Like,
wait,
what are you
so that- no,
doing?
no, that
Yeah,
makes-
yeah.
that
You know
makes
what?
sense.
Why have you got vegan on
But
road when you're
CJ,
eating KFC?
CJ, do you know
What's going
that's
on
what
here?
That's what
This
all-
is not adding up.
That is what all creators go
But I
through.
didn't feel good about
Imagine
myself.
you're
I didn't feel
like a
right.
fitness don on
Yeah.
YouTube. They come at you and they say, "Oh, you're on steroids."
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, you know, maybe you are, but you're still doing what you do. You're still good at what you do, and you're still successful at what you do.
Aye.
So, you know, if you
So
want a
this-
kebab every now
this-
and then, have a
this-
fucking
well,
kebab.
This is
Yeah.
it. This is what I learned. Right, the whole thing's a game. But for me, I still believe in being authentic. Like I didn't feel right having vegan on.
So
the
one
road.
too many kebabs, and you just shut
Yeah,
the channel
I just
down.
felt like
Did
you know
anyone
what?
call you out?
no. It was more.
Someone
it was,
snapped you
It was more a case
getting
of
a kebab.
it was more a case of a lot of what veganism stood for. A lot of it I found quite contradictory. So a lot of people were promoting like the animal cruelty factor. So it's like, okay, you don't want animals to suffer, but you're still doing X, Y, and Z, which is still killing animals.
Okay, what's X, Y, and Z?
Okay, so for example, clothing, for example.
No,
Leather-
not all
leather
vegans do that,
belts.
bro. There are some
Not
vegans
all. I
that-
know there's some. That's what I'm saying. But there's leagues within veganism. Like there's levels to this thing. That's
Are
what I
your
started
shoes
realizing.
made of leather?
Yeah. So
Um,
that's
have you got-
bad.
Is that cashmere? What's that made of?
This
Plastic.
wool, probably.
Polyester.
Yeah, polyester.
Okay, right. But what other?
But I'm saying that as an example. I'm saying that even within the life of a vegan, there's levels to it. You can have like tier 1 vegan where you are holier than thou, right? You won't touch anything that even looks like an animal.
Yeah, but that life, I think it sounds. It
It's
looks a little
long,
bit depressing.
bro.
Sorry,
That's
I
what I'm
thought
saying.
I thought you were just a presenter.
That's no. I was
Why do you have to
actually
be
trying.
vegan?
Yeah,
You're just a
this is what I
presenter.
mean. I think you're thinking about it too much.
Why
Yeah.
do you need to be vegan?
Yeah.
Like
You're
Blue
just a
Peter
presenter.
Dons
Yeah.
are not actually that
I
interested
get
in
it.
what they're doing.
I
Do
get
you
it.
know what I
I
mean?
get
Nah,
it.
he does, man. If
I-
I'm watching his content and he's the vegan man who I go to for the
Yeah,
vegan
yeah.
recommendations, I want to see him being a vegan.
But also,
like
but yeah, that's what I'm
Derek
saying.
Jackson.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
were- put it this way,
Relationship
people,
building.
Yeah.
people were buying into it. People like
Yeah.
vegan on road. People were getting inspired by my journey.
I
So I was
say
like,
bring it back.
so I was like, it's
I say
awkward.
bring it
I'm
back.
tempted. I'm not
Get
gonna lie. I
vegan
look
on
back.
road, back on road.
I look at some of the content that's out there.
Yeah.
Like
Who's
what,
There's a
doing?
market
Has someone
for
done
that.
a?
Bro,
Has
bro,
someone done a
let me
vegan
tell
on
you,
road
like,
since?
Yeah, Big
Yes.
Zoo.
Big
Yeah.
Zoo's done that, but even like
Wait,
bro,
wait. Hold on. Big Zoo's doing. Big Zoo, I'm seeing all over cooking channels. Is- you got
He's
a
doing
cooking
vegan on
show?
road. He's doing vegan
Do you know?
on
Do you
road.
want to
Is
hear
he
something? Do you
vegan
want to
on
hear?
road?
Do you want to hear
Vegan
something
on road.
funny?
Bro, he's done you.
But let
He's
me
done
tell
you.
No, but do you know what's even funnier?
Listen, I'll tell you why he's done you.
Yeah,
You put the two of you next to each other.
yeah,
I look at Big Zoo and I believe that he knows about food.
Yeah.
yeah. True. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not
But
sure
you
about you.
You seem hungry.
I used to go once. I had a personal trainer,
Oh,
but he
for how
like
long?
I had him for about 2-3 months. The belly started going, but he kept telling me what to do
Is this
too much.
recently?
No, about 3-4 years ago.
Your
but
PT kept telling you what to
he
do.
kept telling me what to do too much. It was
Isn't
about-
that their job?
no, but you know, like a bit like talking
bit
down,
too-
like
Oh
yo,
shit.
do 15. I'm like,
Oh
who you talk-
shit. Oh shit.
I was like, bro, who you talking to?
Oh,
Like?
that's pink. Oh no. Yeah, but he's not meant to be your best
Oh,
friend,
my
bro.
God.
He's your PT.
He's not meant to be your best friend.
I struggle with
He's
people
not-
telling me
oh,
what
Bro,
to
he's
do.
not meant
lads.
to be nice to
I struggle
you.
with
There
that.
Oh,
was
you
a-
wanted to say,
There
oh,
was a
there you
comedy
go, bro.
sketch in there somewhere.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just work out at home now. I watch a little Joe Wicks, whatever his name is.
Oh no,
Oh.
the guy's farting on the fucking.
Is
Oh,
he?
I saw
You
that.
seen
Yeah, I
that?
see that,
Oh.
man. That was,
Oh, it's cancelled for
Oh,
me.
allow it.
Cancelled.
Allow it. That
Are we ever
sounds
going
wrong.
to talk about?
No shame.
are
Didn't
we
even
ever-
say
no, it was
anything,
wild.
Just
it was
carried
wild.
on.
Yeah, that
I
to be
don't
fair,
realise-
I went off it after that. to
The
be fair.
family must be used to him doing that because
It's
they
what
didn't
he
say it. No one
farted.
said anything.
Live.
Wow.
Did you not see that?
No.
Oh,
Live
dear.
workout.
Why is Young Philly trending?
Because loads of girls on TikTok, yeah, it wasn't just one. There's more than one, yeah. They all start coming up. These girls who CJ would say are ugly, they are basically posting DM conversations between Philly and them, and he's basically some of them he's like begging them to come around and have sex, and then the girl will go, "No, what?"
Wait.
And then he'll go, "Oh, I'm blocking you. You're a waste of time."
I didn't
But
see
these,
that.
But these girls are, I don't know what the politically correct term
So
is.
would you not say they're ugly then?
I'd say they're not for me. Yeah. But they're just
Wait.
What do you mean?
they're not.
What
they're-
do they? What's
So
wrong
what
with
do
the
they
girls?
look like? No,
No,
'cause
but
I haven't
this is
seen
one of the
this.
reasons why it's trending.
What-
Because a lot of
why-
people saying, I can't believe Philly. They expect him to be talking to girls that are like 10 out of 10, basically.
So what are these girls out of 10?
Okay.
These girls
In your
are not
opinion?
levels. So
I
a lot of
see.
people going, oh my days.
Oh,
Like,
Yeah,
oh
but
my
bro,
days. Philly's being like...
I didn't understand the videos because they're just showing a screenshot of them blocked.
Yeah, no,
There's
not only
no.
that,
I didn't see any messages.
But where was-
any
but what's-
proof.
No,
And
there
why
was,
is
also,
it
there
a
was,
TikTok
no, there was
video?
also one where a girl was dancing.
Yeah, I
and
saw that.
She's quite, remember, she's quite big.
Yeah, I seen that one.
Not levels, and she was dancing, and then Wright came up and said, "You could block me, Philly,
Yeah.
but you can't unsit on my.
No,
I can't unsit on your face or something."
Yeah.
Oh.
And then
Oh,
Yeah,
just
but
wow.
how do you know
the-
she's
the-
telling facts though? She can
but
just.
where's
like,
this all come from? There
Exactly
can't be any
that.
smoke without fire.
This is it just DMs though? There's no.
I didn't see no DMs. I just saw he blocked some girl, and then one girl saying,
Well,
"Oh,
he wouldn't be trending for no reason.
And then also there's another
no,"
one.
because
though.
people are
Right,
gonna
let me
be
check
hype
this
about
out.
this, innit? Because there's bare videos.
But
on-
there's more than one girl coming
there's
out
about
and saying
three. I've
this.
seen three. Yeah.
So come on, there must be something there. If there's
Wow,
unless
he's
they're clout
trending
chasing.
really high.
yeah.
There's
But the
clout-
main
do you
reason
think
why
they're
he's
clout
trending
chasing?
today is because people are shocked at the girls that he's chosen.
Oh, I
to-
see.
to,
Yeah.
to F
Has
with.
he-
Everyone's saying young Philly has zero quality control.
But how is that
Okay,
proof
right.
that man? She could have. Anyone could have just put that
That's
up and
yeah.
said that.
No, but to
true.
be fair though, like in the nicest way, she's a mess, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's a mess.
Yeah, it's not ideal. You don't want that on your CV. Like, because I'll tell you, there's actually something about this where I think it is peak for Philly because if that, let's say that's the caliber of that's his clientele, then girls associate you with that clientele.
Right.
So actually, more levels. Let's say like what he's saying out of 10, maybe like the 9s and the 10s.
Listen, I just want to apologize to
they're
her.
gonna
if She's
sit-
watching this show. Sorry
No, I
about
don't-
my,
I've got
sorry
nothing to
about my friends here.
I got nothing to apologize. I'm saying it with chest. Yeah, she made the video, so she's so I'm saying this with chest, right? You're not levels. So ultimately, there's gonna be girls that are, let's say, more superior who are gonna associate Philly with that caliber, and it's peak for him.
When you are well known,
Yeah.
and I would say, how do I put this? Kind of easy to get to, easily accessible. You would be very surprised at what people are messing with because literally anybody can get to you, and
Yeah.
they do try. And a lot of people think, it's not gonna be. No one's ever gonna know.
Yeah,
So, or they just wanna, have their fun for the night or whatever it is.
and look, obviously, we're in a time where there's all this stuff about like women inequality. We're not really looking to basically dehumanize women, but if a
No, you've
girl's
done that
making a
already.
video.
You just said to the bird.
But she's making.
I'm saying it with chest.
No, I'm saying it with chest. I'm saying it with
Are you
chest
back?
with this girl.
Are you back?
I'm not backtracking with this girl. No, I'm not.
Reverse.
I'm not backtracking on this girl because I feel like she making that video was a little bit peak. So she's sort of asking for trouble a little bit.
Okay.
Why do you think she did it?
I don't know. You tell me.
Why
Why did she make that video?
why is this a problem anyway? Why is this a problem for everyone? Is it just banter because they're
Yeah.
laughing at he's
No, I've
not
just
going
read-
out
I've
with a
just
10
read a
out of 10 or what?
I read a few of the trending tweets. I think the point everyone's raising is the girls. There's two girls actually that I've seen, and there were two white girls, on the larger side, and they're just basically saying, "Look, I've slept with him, I've got with him." That's not a big deal, right? But it's the social media world have got hold of these two videos, and they've made it trend by going, "Raw, my man's with these things." So they're now posting up the like pictures of him with like Lil Durk's picture with his baby mother and
Oh yeah.
pictures with and there's loads of tweets like he goes to Weatherspoons to get Gallon, and I think apparently he's contradicted himself because in all these videos he says he goes for the spices and the flavors and all of that. So all these
The big
past
bunda.
videos coming up where he's like, I go for the bunda and the flavoring things, and they're like, but these two things.
Oh.
we all
He's
To be
going
fair,
out
I used to do
Pat
that. You used to
Butcher.
do the same though.
No, never.
Back in the day, remember?
Oh,
no,
what?
before.
Never.
No, before your current missus used to hype the caliber, and I used to pick
Hype-
holes.
Who's caliber?
He used to say, "Oh yeah, I got a
You're my
market.
younger
I got a
brother."
market." I used to say, "I got a
You're my
market,"
younger brother.
and I used to pick holes. And I
What
used
was
to say,
it, what was that? What
I
was
used-
what was Anton's market?
do we have to get? I feel
Let's-
bad.
Come on,
No,
bro.
no,
Free
no.
it.
Let's
Free it.
No,
if we're gonna free it, are we ready? I'm ready to free. I'm so ready.
I'm ready.
Listen,
I'm on it. I'm on it. You on it?
No, he's
Yeah.
got market.
You're on
He's
it.
got
You're on
market.
it.
I used to pick holes
this is
in the
for the
market.
people, right?
No, he has got market, but we're not.
what's-
Our respect for his current missus, who I really respect. I'm not going to go to his market. To be fair, she knows his market as well.
And everyone knows your market.
She likes a big
Blonde
bumper.
things.
He likes a big. He
Blonde
like. Okay, let's. All right, we're gonna free the rulers. Fuck it, we'll free the rulers.
It didn't
Free
take
the
him
rulers.
long.
Let's
Alright,
free it,
so
let's free
basically,
it.
Anton's market, right? And he will confirm this.
I don't know what
is
you're on about. but yeah.
Latina, Mediterranean. He always goes on about big back. Yeah, big back.
Have we gone over this
And really
in past
sim-
podcasts?
So
Spices.
it's a good market.
And what's
Is
your
that,
market?
is that,
What's
is
your
that the
market?
market?
So
Is that the market now?
That's the market now.
So
yeah.
what was the market?
So, but the problem is, I used to say, no, but you can't just say any girl that's got a bum is your market, because sometimes, unfortunately,
We've never
I
had
can
this
say
conversation in our life.
I can
so
say
I'm
respect-
intrigued to hear.
I
what's
can
going
say
on.
respectfully, if they're maybe on a larger scale, larger end, you can't just categorize that as having a big bum, because
okay.
that suddenly opens it up to
So what you're
any
trying to say?
any
break-
possibility.
Break it down in layman's terms for me, man.
Basically, I'm saying if they are slightly obese, then
Peace, well.
that's obese. That's not just a big bumper.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say
So-
with respect.
Yeah, do you
Okay.
remember Mali in 2010, right? I was at a bar. Yeah. I was at a bar, and CJ brought
It's
over.
story
hold on,
time.
hold
CJ
on.
brought over
It's story
a
time.
well.
A
he brought
well.
over- He brought over a well, yeah? And this
For
was 2010, right?
Are we
For
talking-
you,
He brought over
I
a well.
brought a well
Listen,
for
listen,
him.
listen.
For
It's
him.
like he'd gone in the sea.
For him.
And he had
wow.
pulled out a well, yeah?
for you.
Big Caucasian gal, yeah?
Yeah.
And then the other girl
Whale.
was a skinny or slim black girl,
Yeah.
yeah?
Okay.
And he's brought them both over,
Right.
and he's gone,
There you go, bro.
I'm going to have the white girl, you can have the
Wait,
black
which
girl.
one? I'm
Yeah?
confused. I'm
2010.
keep it up. Which one was the well?
The well was the big white girl, yeah?
Yeah.
And there was a slim black girl. So when he came over, I thought, right, he's going to make me wingman. He's clearly bringing over the big, and he's gone, I'll take the big one.
Yeah, because I was being kind.
I've gone,
Yeah, I was being kind for him. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Do you mean?
Hey,
I was
listen,
just, like, it was just at that point I
Did you
realised
not-
that, like,
did you
listen,
not- did you not-
Dr. Umar, what would he say?
Yeah.
What would Dr. What would Dr. Umar say there?
listen.
Wait,
I bought a
confirm,
well.
CJ, can you confirm that?
I can confirm Anton had a whale of a time. I can tell he had a whale of a time.
let's be silly.
He had a
Let's
whale
be
of a
serious.
time, bro. He had a whale of a
Sorry, am I
time.
lying? Am I lying?
Anyway,
Am
moving
I
on.
lying?
You had a whale of a
Am I
time,
lying?
bro.
So
Was
hold
it
on
in
a
Wales?
second.
Shine bright like a
Hold on a
diamond.
Was it in Wales?
Was it
Shine bright.
Was it that you didn't click with the other girl or what?
I don't know what story he's talking. He's making
Wow.
things. He's just making things
You
up.
brought the two. You brought the two.
He's just making things
Like,
up.
No, you brought the two
I
girls
vaguely
over.
remember you bringing
You brought the two girls
Yeah,
over.
I mean,
the
I
black
remember the
girl.
girls.
The black girl. Yeah, what
Yeah,
are
but
you talking
it
about?
was nothing to do with the race. It was nothing to do with race.
Well, why did you give me the black girl?
I didn't get, bro. I don't possess girls. Don't say what I gave you. That's how it works. Man
Yeah,
said
yeah,
I
yeah,
gave
yeah,
you.
just
I
talk down-
didn't give
you
you
just talk- you
anything.
just talk
What
down-
are you on about?
you just-
I'm sorry. This is 2021. You don't give
Man said
girls to people.
just talking
They're not
down.
objects. They are not objects. I didn't give you anything.
You're just talking about obese
You're
girls,
so
but
sexist.
You brought over.
Right, can we
you
move
brought
on with this
over an obese
subject?
girl.
Can we move on with this
No, but
subject?
you
It's
talking about
really, really bad.
over an
I'm
obese
sorry.
girl.
I feel
Um,
uncomfortable talking about obese girls now.
There was a point when it became kind of popular culture for the big bunda to be like, in fashion.
Curvy,
Yeah,
thick.
he's all over that.
Mm.
All over.
So, do you think the lines have become blurred between what is actually curvy and thick and what is a little
I
bit
love this.
overweight?
Nah,
Thank
I
you
don't-
for
I don't think
asking
they've
this
been
question.
I don't think
Thank
they've
you
been blurred.
for
I think people just have different perceptions of what is curvy and what is.
Because this
Yeah,
is
yeah.
the funniest thing, right? I see a lot of the Instagram things
Mm.
or Instagram posts, right? And you get girls that stand with these mad angles, like they position the legs in a certain way, right? And look, fair play, love. It looks amazing. The
Yeah.
end result of the picture is incredible, and that's why you're getting so many likes, right? However, if you just straighten the legs, it looks really different. And it's not that there's anything wrong with that.
No.
It's just that we've got to this place, haven't we, where it's a little bit confusing for people, I think.
Listen, I completely agree. And the thing is, that line that you're talking about between big bum and maybe obese, he sits on that line. Like he floats
So what
between
was
the
that girl
two.
Melly you brought over? What
He
was she?
floats
Was she
between the
curvy or?
I don't, bro. Did we go in 2009?
2000
I don't remember.
2010.
I really don't remember.
It's 2010.
But the whole point is to answer
You
your
do
question.
remember,
The whole
you
to
brought over
answer your
you brought
question.
over a well.
To answer your question,
She was round.
I personally think that.
Why are
I
you
think that-
ignoring what you've done? I don't understand.
I'm answering his question, bro.
Listen,
I think-
G.
I'm answering. I'm
She
answering. his
gave
question.
you top. So why?
Anyway, to answer his question, I think there is a fine line, and I think it's become so blurred that some men are doing
Right.
the fat thing and claiming, oh no, but she's got a big bum G. It's like, listen, each to your own. God made beauty in different shapes and sizes. So if you want to do that thing, that's fine.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? I've got no respect. I've got friends that are large. Do you know what I mean? And I respect it. I've got respect. I've got not like it's not.
You don't mind the fat things. Then?
No, I don't like. That's the irony of this all. That's the irony of this all. If you're fat, there's some beautiful women that are fat.
When you say fat, would Anton call them thick?
I'd say Anton's not in a position to say anything because it's that peak, and I think he accepts it. But he does accept it. Like there was a time where he was a specialist.
Oh, good one.
He was a fat specialist, the fattest.
Fat specialist.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
No one believes you.
What's it called when they've got like excess skin? Then you is it love handles? Yeah, that's it. You used to say you love.
Yeah, you got sloppy top from a well. Oh, Seaspiracy. It's a Seaspiracy. It's a Seaspiracy.
But can I actually do? Can I make a serious point on that? Yeah. He's right. I did actually get top from a well. But do you know what's mad about it? I think you can get top from a well because I think as long as you just get top from a well, then it's calm. I've always said that.
Okay.
I think top from a well is calm.
Sperm well.
No, because because I think facially, if they've got to be face, I think top is fine.
It's not fine, bro.
I think it is.
From a whale, right?
Yeah,
This is mad.
Just say you were young and deal with
I
it.
don't know.
So
what.
I think
You made a mistake.
No, not at all.
Do you regret that?
No, not at all.
No regrets.
No, because you know why? Because I actually, the story he's talking about, I'm starting to remember. I didn't actually have sex with her.
I'm starting to remember.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm starting to remember.
It was just top. It's top.
Right.
You know what top is, right?
Sloppy top.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what top is?
2010.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with getting top from like a large person, a large girl.
So that's interesting.
I don't think
because
there's
do you know
anything wrong with
what's funny, right? I actually know this guy that I went to uni with. I don't know him anymore anyway, but he used to think like that as well. So what he would do, which I see a lot of people doing, is he would hang around until the very end of the night.
No, that's long.
And he'd wait for.
That's also creepy
wait.
as well.
Well, I'm sorry, but this is unfortunately tying into what you were just talking about because
No, I was just getting top
just
from a well.
the way of life and survival of the fittest
Yeah.
means that sometimes the fat birds get left. At the
Oh
end,
shit, I
right?
get you. Yeah, fair enough.
And
Yeah,
he didn't really care, or he was just into that as well.
fair
so,
enough. Strategic.
yeah, he used to not only because it's a little bit like what do they call it? Like a gateway. Because if you don't mind a fat bird, then you don't mind really an old person, or you don't mind. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I see. Yeah,
You
I
think?
get you.
So basically,
Gateway.
well, no, it's not. For me, it's totally different. Sorry. What do I think? No.
What? So you're saying people who like that specific usually
saying-
like all different.
Do you know
type
what?
of-
That's rude,
Do you-
though.
listen
I
though,
think
do you know
no.
what
I
I
don't know if I
found,
agree with
right?
that.
When I went to America, I realised it was the first time it really had hit me. And it's funny because, you know, I've been a randy little shit in my time, but I saw some stuff in Atlanta that made me think, wow, there are some people that are capable of just fucking anything.
Mm,
And I mean,
yeah.
they just don't really, it's not really about what's here.
I have
It's
friends like
mad.
that.
It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
like a hole
That's
is a
mad.
hole.
Yeah. We know
Now,
people.
That's
That
too much, though.
Yeah.
that
it's a bit long.
lends to if
we
you
don't
don't mind
Not now, but
someone
back
being like on the end of you basically, and you're not really into that person or that type of, you know, physical thing, then there's no difference to me. It's like you're capable of saying, well, I don't really care about that then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I don't. We don't know anyone like that.
No, we don't.
I know
That's
a
mad.
couple of
Right.
men like that still.
Really, like literally, don't care what the look
Yeah,
aesthetic
Whatever
is.
it is.
That's
yeah.
but
It's
you know
mad.
what?
As long as it's
I have-
female, they're good.
Oh no, there are people out
Oh.
there who are. This is what I'm saying. It's mad.
Oh,
Huh?
This is okay. Do you remember when I think it was Leicester City got
What?
caught on camera? Or
Oh
they,
shit! Yeah.
a video got leaked.
Asian with the Asian.
Well,
guy.
I know a guy that went to Thailand. Yeah, he was on TV with me, and he said that when he went to Thailand, he picked up a girl. I thought it was a girl, and then he just started doggying. Yeah. No, he went anal. He just went straight anal.
Wait,
yeah?
whoa.
Hardcore. He was going hardcore. The
I know
anal.
the story,
Brrr, brrr. And then he said he saw the willy flop down.
Oh.
Yeah, and he went, what the? Wait, what the? He was in. He was halfway. He was halfway in, right?
that's an elder in Thailand.
No.
bro.
So he then. So then I said to him, "Bro, did you pull out and go mad?" And he's like, "Well, no, I was already into it. So
Right. Okay.
I just thought, seeing as I've started, I might as well finish." And I go to him, "So would you say you're gay then? Or, and he said, no, that's the only time I've ever done it. Like,
Right.
he goes,
I mean-
I literally just go girls.
Okay, look, this is an interesting one because for me, anyone that goes straight for anal is, you know, it's questionable whether you prefer the anus.
Oh, some people love anal though, you know.
No, that's fine.
Not
That's
my,
fine.
not really my bag, but some people
It's true.
are really, really
that's-
keen on
And
anal.
that's fine. It's
And-
just
yeah.
if you put that love of anal
Yeah.
or the preference to go first to that place,
Yeah.
with the fact that you're in Thailand,
Oh shit.
then
Yeah.
I'm
When-
sorry,
risky.
mate. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
when you
No,
do
it's
it-
not even risky. It's a questionable
Yeah.
excuse as
When
to
you
what's
do-
happened here.
yeah, I get you.
Oh, it just flopped out.
Yeah, I
it
get
sounds
you.
a little
oh
bit
shit.
like
Yeah, I get what you mean.
No, but he literally, this guy.
you
has
had a
had-
good time
no,
and you
this
wanted to
guy-
tell
When
your
you
mate
do
about
maths,
it or
when you
something.
add
No,
it
this
all
guy
up,
has had
yeah.
sex with so many women. Like, I'm talking, he said to me like
Over
1,000
1,000,
women,
yeah, yeah.
over 1,000 women, and only one was a ladyboy. So, so he
wow.
was like, I'm not gay.
Right.
Like, it was just, I'm a lad.
Okay.
And I was in it, and you know what? Let's just get this done.
What's
Oh,
that hip hop
shit.
DJ's name? Mr. C. Is it? When he said that you know Mr. C, Biggie Smalls DJ, innit? He's
Oh.
big Hot 97 DJ. He came out because he got caught getting sloppy toppy from a trans.
Oh, wow.
But he said he only gets head from them. That's
Oh.
his thing, though. But he said he's not gay, but
Right.
he likes trans and he likes to get the
What do you
sloppy.
think, CJ?
Not really for me. Like,
No, not
what's wrong
for
with
you, but
women?
Do you think?
What's wrong with
No,
what's
it's
wrong
a
with?
woman.
No, but I'm saying what's wrong with
It is a
actual women that, like, as in women that aren't
Listen,
haven't
this is
had any
something that's
change.
been in the WhatsApp group. Why is there all this?
Because basically he got annoyed about the last
What do you
podcast
mean? No,
episode.
there's no annoying.
So
What?
he said he's going to make up a story. He said, "How would you? I'm going to troll CJ by talking about a transgender." I said, "Go and ha if you have to, Anton. Go for
You've
it."
never had an experience with.
It's not really my thing, but good luck to people that do that. You know,
Right.
respect to people that do that. It's just not my
knowingly,
thing.
remember? Knowingly.
I
Have
personally
you
am
ever
quite happy.
unwittingly
Not yet.
found yourself in a
Knowingly, yeah.
situation?
No, because I wittingly only go for women.
Wittingly,
I go for
unwittingly.
women. You know, I'm not. Unlike
But CJ,
I like
some
track-
of these
track-
trans,
tracks-
some of the trans these days.
well, try to give it a really good story of someone he's affiliated with. You know, like a friend that he knows that obviously had sex, allegedly had sex, and the thing flopped out. I've never heard of that. That's a mad story. I don't know if you guys have experienced or know anyone that's had that.
Hold on,
That's
hold
the-
on,
I don't
hold
know
on, hold on.
anyone.
Am I putting two and two together? Are you the person he's talking about?
No, I think he's talking about maybe. I think look a little bit closer to home.
I haven't been to
Who?
Thailand.
Oh,
Oh,
have you been to Thailand?
I've never been to Thailand. I've never
I've
even
never
been to
been to
Asia.
None of us have been to
I've
Thailand,
never
so
been to
we're all
Asia.
so it's none of us.
Man goes,
I've never been
I've
to
never been to Asia.
I've never been to-
I've not left my
I've
yard,
never been to
right?
Asia. I've not been
wasn't
to
there.
Asia. I don't really know.
Oh,
And
God.
do you know, if we were to go one step further, and I think, you know, Anton will admit this as well, in terms of markets, you
Oh.
kind of do quite like Oriental Asian women. Would you accept that?
I like all spices, you know, but I'm married, so.
No, I'm saying,
Bless
I'm
her.
saying your wife is amazing. Like, we love your wife. I love
Bless
your
her.
wife. I'm saying, aside from your wife, would you go
Everything
for?
Irene.
Would you go for Asian? Would you say that that's your market?
No, I'm married. Bless up.
He's dodging the question, lads. He's dodging the question.
If you want the Agony Uncles to go through your relationship issues, your situationships, and your, what's the other one?
Entanglement.
Entanglements, we are here for you. For the people podcast at gmail.com is the email. If you need that clarified, it's in the link in the description box below. First email of the day. My girlfriend lost her job at the beginning of lockdown last year. She was made redundant, so has not received any furlough payments. The industry that she works in has been highly affected by the pandemic, so there are no great prospects on the horizon. Of course, I've been supporting her as best as I can, but it's putting a significant strain on our relationship and has meant that I haven't been able to save for a house deposit. I feel awful, but I'm starting to resent the position we're in, and it's affecting all areas of our relationship. We've basically not had sex for a few months, and I can see she is really unmotivated and low in mood. Uncles, I really don't want this to be a lock-off. What can I do?
Oh, do you know what?
Peak
I'm happy
one,
to,
man.
yeah, I'm happy to go in first on this one. First and foremost, I'm pleased to say that that's definitely not a lock-off, right? This pandemic has affected everyone in different ways, and the worst thing you can possibly do right now is to just walk out because your girl has been made redundant and she's taken out her stress and her anxiety on you. Nah, you can't do that. I don't think that's right. I think you've got to try and make it work. I think you've got to try and really look at what's ahead, because it's not going to be like this indefinitely. You know, if you really truly love her, then you got to believe that she's going to get another job and things are going to pick up. I think walking out when she's been made redundant and she's in a difficult situation, there's going to be more hurdles ahead. There's going to be times where it's tougher. So if this is the first time that something bad has happened and you're walking out now, then it doesn't bode well.
Yeah, I think this is the time he should be supporting her, really, or trying to help as much as he can during this time. Like CJ said, everyone's going through something bad at this time or difficult situations, and it's not going to last forever. It might just be putting on a strain on this relationship just for the moment. So I think try and get through this moment, and then hopefully on the other side it will get brighter, I think.
How long have they been together?
This is the thing, right? He said, my girlfriend lost her job at the beginning of lockdown last year, so he's already been supporting her for a year.
No.
Now he's starting to feel from this like the resentment.
Yeah, but what is she meant to do?
Yeah,
Get a job.
No, but it's not
In
that
lockdown.
easy.
Yeah, loads of people get jobs.
No, but hang on a second. It's not. First of all, we don't know the industry, but I'm saying like it's still not as easy as just get a job
in a
we'll fix it
pandemic,
out.
worldwide
Some
pandemic.
people are struggling.
It's a lock off, yeah, right.
It's a lock off.
The reason why it's a lock off is because you want to be with someone who's got ambition like yourself, right? I assume he's ambitious. She's lost her job, fair enough. We can all sit down and have a little cry about it for a day. Then we keep moving. Next day, what's the plan of action?
Wow, ruthless.
Let's keep going, because no one's bumming around here. No one's sitting here for a free ride. Right. So even if it means you have to be a driver for Amazon for a bit, just to get a bit of money in, because we've got saving to do, yeah, and we've got sex to do as well, yeah. So I need your energy up, yeah. I need you focused, right? So that's what we're gonna do. We need work. You're gonna work as a driver. You're gonna work somewhere. Even as a part-time job until we get you to your main job again.
About Amazon, there is the Amazon jobs, the Tesco,
right?
Yeah, there is jobs.
CJ, right? You come from a good place, I know. Yeah. You're trying to be the loyal partner. But let me flip this round, right? Because this is a man who's starting to grow, or the resentment is starting to grow from his girlfriend, and the support that he's given her kind of wearing thin, it sounds like. Yeah. Let's flip it. So it's CJ, who's not had a job for a whole year. Yeah. Is your missus going to tolerate?
This is what I'm in now, bro. I had no work since March.
That's what
I'm literally in that position. But
there are a lot of people that have not had work since March, bro. So, welcome. I mean, look.
So my missus might be pissed at me. I don't know.
With respect to us, yeah. Like obviously YouTube is doing bits and he's doing his thing. Yeah. We're okay. Some of us are okay, but I know a lot of people. Bearing in mind, I'm involved in recruitment. Right, that's that's one of my spin-off companies. I know a lot of people that have been out of work for a very long time.
Right. Why don't they get a job elsewhere?
So is it that it's just the period of lockdown, kind of the situation that we're in, is you get more leeway with that?
100%.
Because I'm sorry to say this, mate,
pandemic.
But a lot of women are not going to stay with men, apart from the ones they're married to already, which I expect it's just a given. Then if they don't have a job,
then they can jog on.
But don't get it wrong. If I just sat here this whole time during the pandemic, then my missus would have 100%. She can tell that I've actually doing things. You're trying to bring money in.
And I get the impression that this girl that he's talking about is trying. It's not like she's just bumming about at home watching Netflix, eating popcorn. Right. Like she's obviously trying. So that's different.
Well, there comes to a point where this pandemic goes on for another 3 years.
I think,
and your missus says, "Listen, office job."
No, listen. Put it
I'm on an office job. I'll do it, but it has to be at a record label. I told you this at the start. It has to be my industry, bro.
Okay.
But I can't bring myself to then go and be an Amazon driver.
Thank you. I respect. Imagine
how long does that?
So DJ Ironic being
the
a fucking Uber driver.
Are you trying to pay the bills, or are you trying to?
Luckily, with what I do, I still am able to pay the bills. But earning wise, I haven't had earnings apart from when I went to Dubai and had a few jobs there. Apart from that, I haven't had.
Let me free some more realness here, yeah. And this is again back to the email. So if we're saying, okay, actually he's gonna walk out and say, look, I've given you a year, right? Time's ticking. I'm sorry, I need sex, right? Bye, hasta la vista. He jumps to a next relationship, and that girl who might be in a better position because she's working suddenly gets made redundant, and it's the same thing all over again. Right, you don't know what lies ahead. You can't just if he's got enough of a foundation with that girl, he's got to stick it through.
Okay,
I think so.
So you're saying stick it through?
I think so.
How long would you?
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
So you do a light G-check,
bro. Bro, the whole point is if they are driving enough, if they're putting enough to try and get a job, you don't need to G-check them because they already know that they need to get a job.
Well, they're trying, and it's been 3 years now, and they're like, look, I still haven't got one.
This is the issue because they've got to that stage, and now he is trying to save for a house.
Be real, bro. Be real.
I think for me personally, because obviously there's a love there. I'm married. It's a long-term commitment. It's not really a case of a time frame. You've got to do what you've got to do to support.
Years, no job.
Yes, bro. You got to support for. You got to provide for her.
And also during a worldwide pandemic, can he really say, "Listen, I'm trying to save for a house right now. You're not doing your thing."
I think that's. I actually think that's selfish.
During a pandemic,
bro. I'll be real. I actually think that's selfish.
Cool. It's cool saving.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you. You man aren't thinking straight. Yeah. Right. So we're talking. Let's analyze this a little bit deeper. Yeah. We're comparing a guy who wants to save for a house with a girl who's lost her job. Right. Sorry, there's a bit of a mismatch here.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because he's basically saying, but I want a house and I want sex. She hasn't even got a fucking job. She can't even survive. Got no job,
the sex should be there though.
Okay, let's not
if anything.
Let's not. Yeah, let's. Yeah.
Should be on.
No, to be fair, he said that she's feeling low.
Yeah, she's feeling low.
Unmotivated.
That's what I'm saying. Let's not blur the. Let's not blur.
Yeah.
No need for that, but that's unnecessary. Yeah, let's not blur the lines here. Like, she is obviously down in the dance because she's got no confidence, she's got no name, she's got no job. Whereas he's just trying to get a house and get his willy up.
That's okay.
Am I wrong?
To me, well, you say that phrase. I'm like, that's to me. It's like a human right. If you are with a partner or with someone, it's like one of those. What do you call it? Like an unwritten contract.
Yeah, invisible contract.
Or it's an invisible contract that says that we look after each other and we make sure that we're okay.
I get you, but
he is not okay. She might not be okay, but he's been looking after her for a year, and it would be nice, obviously, if we could ease up a little bit of this resentment and pressure that's building on my shoulders with a little bit of.
Well, look at the email. But look at the email. He didn't say they haven't had sex for a year. He said it's been a couple months. So they've obviously had
a few months. Few to me is 3.
Okay, fine.
That's just a drought, isn't it? Yeah. You call that a drought.
That's a drought. Listen, take the drought on the chin. I'm sorry.
12 weeks.
I'm sorry. Everyone deals with something. Everyone deals with something stuff differently. If my partner was in a situation where she was like in a really bad way mentally, right? Then I'll take the hit on the 3 months.
I'll be supporting her. I'll
take the hit on the 3 months. He has said at the end of this, right? I really don't want this to be a lock off. But
there you go.
What can I do?
There you go. I'm giving you advice.
Mate, I will tell you. We're all telling you what you can do, right? And that's basically nothing. You can carry on doing what you've been doing, getting no sex and paying for everything, and watching your missus just sit on the sofa and watch Love Island all night and all day. But
remember, the first thing to do is always to speak to them. Yeah. Have a chat. That's for every email we get. Most of them, I like to say, look her in the eye, sit down, let's have a chat, and you tell her where how you want things to go.
You're sounding quite contradictory now.
No. But what I'm saying is, you go, listen, you don't have a job. It's been over a year. Have you tried applying to be an Amazon driver? Have you tried?
I'm sorry.
You know what?
You're taking the piss a little bit. You are taking the piss a little bit.
You're saying it in jest,
right? I'm not saying it in jest.
He means it.
Well, this is the thing with a pinch of salt.
This is the archaic, old school views.
What you want is to inspire and motivate. That's the key. You can do this and make it work, I reckon, but you've got to somehow fuel her fire that's gone out.
I agree with that. So
maybe just like back an idea.
Listen, I agree. Thank you. Now we're on to something.
Business idea.
Now we're on to something.
Her through the.
I like this. This is where it's your role to be like Mr. Motivator. Like, do something that's gonna spark an idea that gets her money. Like,
it's a partnership.
Don't just say go out and be an Amazon driver.
Well, I mean, I actually watched a video about OnlyFans during the weekend, which was pretty much saying that it's dead for 90%, maybe even 95% of the people that are working on there.
If you got no name, forget about it.
Yeah.
Is it?
Pretty much makes sense.
Well, there's a lot of people that are now selling, these like courses that will guide you through how to excel on OnlyFans.
No way.
You can make $500 a week or a day from your follow these simple steps. Just pay $79.99 for the course.
Oh, wow.
When that's happening, the boat's gone. It's left.
Yeah.
You've missed it.
Can I say something else though? I feel like, and it applies to this situation, some of the most creative and innovative ideas have come out of this lockdown and this pandemic. So hopefully maybe something can be sparked, an idea can be sparked where she start something up. Maybe she does create a business or creates a little side hustle.
Yeah, look,
You know?
I'm going to play devil's advocate. Sorry if you don't like the sound of this, but if that was a man and it was a woman that was watching her man just sit on the sofa festering for a year, feeling sorry for yourself, then she would have kicked him out. She definitely would have had that conversation a long time before the year was out. And if they weren't signed, sealed, secured with some kind of marital bond or whatever, then I'm pretty sure that he would have been kicked to the curb, because unless you've got serious foundation there, you know, what are you waiting for? That person is actually potentially holding you back. You're
It's quite a
saying,
common issue as well.
I think it is.
Yeah, I've heard it many times from people. Like,
Do you think that's also part of the? It's different the other way because there is that old school value of you're the man, provides. Because I do think there is a little bit of truth in what you're saying.
No, there are a lot of examples where there are women who are doing work and the guy's not got a job and he's just sitting doing nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I've heard that
Yeah,
quite
that's
a
a
lot.
common
And
thing.
what always happens is the woman, she leaves him.
Yeah.
She always leaves him. The last example I got was a girl that I was working with, and she stayed with him for around a year.
Yeah.
He was a football coach, but he lost his football job. So then he was just sitting there, and he had to live off her. And you know, her wage is okay, but she had to split a wage with him.
Yeah,
That's
but-
it. The
Yeah.
strain becomes too much. They start to resent you. Then the other thing is the things that you found attractive about that person. You start to really dislike.
Yeah.
Unless
And the
he's
fact-
giving her the slammers though.
Yeah, but this
Yeah,
is
that,
it.
that can work.
That
yeah,
works.
that can
That
work.
works.
Yeah.
But that
this
has
is
an
not going to
that
run
has a
for that
lifeline.
long
That has a
because
lifeline.
his confidence will
Yeah.
be down because he hasn't got a job. This is the same thing
That's
that's
a
happening with
timeline.
her. This is why I say if we switch this, not everyone's hanging around doing loyalty.
So I'm saying, do we find that
It's
there's
mad you
more?
say
Do
that.
I'm saying, do we find that there's more women that are likely to leave because of that old school mentality, which is maybe still correct, of you are the man, you're meant to provide.
I don't even think that's like an old school mentality. That is like a genetic thing.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah, that's
It
fair,
is,
that's
it's
fair.
mad
No, it's
because
fair,
it's
it's
mad
fair.
because what you said earlier is, I get your point, and you said that there is no timeline and you'd wait for your missus, right?
Yeah.
But it's mad when you think, would she wait that long for you?
No, I think there's some
That's
truth
weird,
in this.
right?
I think there's some truth in
Would
this.
she
I
wait-
do think you're
would
right.
she say, if
I
we
do
asked
think
her,
the
would she go,
goalposts are different.
No timeline.
I
you
do
know,
f- I do
CJ can
think-
take
I-
as many years as he
I
wants.
You
accept.
want
I
5 years off?
I accept.
I'll do it all.
I
do it
accept.
all.
Give you
I
a
accept.
year,
I accept.
tops.
Maybe for 2 months. No, I'm joking.
Oh yeah,
No,
yeah,
to be
yeah,
fair.
it's quite
I know, to be fair, obviously when you're married is different. That goes without saying. But I do think there's truth that men get less time than women would.
harsh though, right?
It's harsh, but it's a harsh world.
Do you
Quality.
get now why men suffer from suicide more than women?
Yes, 100%.
Because they've got all this weight on their shoulders
Bro,
and they've got all these pressures.
I
and that, like,
agree with this.
that's most probably not
Big
helping
time.
men. Like
So
this is why men don't
yeah.
really talk about their emotions.
Yeah, because we don't.
Because they're like,
because-
hold on, when a woman loses her job, she's like,
Yeah.
she might be a bit
Yeah.
low, but she can
Yeah.
sit there, my back and look
This is
after
a
me.
fact,
When a
by the
man
way.
loses his job, he
It's
might not
peak.
even tell her
Yeah,
she's
it's
lost
peak,
his job.
yeah.
He might not even.
If-
he might be like, yeah, no, everything's blessed, and he's thinking, I might have to rob him. Man.
It might flick the switch in her, which says, "Hold on a second, is this the provider that I thought it was?"
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. No, I agree.
Exactly. Don't tell me you got a hunter. Go and
Do you,
sort that.
do you know what? I agree with this. I'm actually quite pleased to say I actually agree
And
with
if
this.
you fail,
I agree with
right,
this.
if you fail as a man with a lot of the pressure that would be in, a family,
Yeah.
there's a lot of people that are living from paycheck to paycheck. If you miss one, and that is happening a lot these days, a lot more people, like we're seeing, being made redundant. You could be cancelled as a man. Your status
Yeah.
is just kind of like eaten away at very quickly.
What about if you're like invested in businesses, or you're trying out businesses, you're consistently putting in work in these businesses, but none of them pop? Do you think that's another thing? For
No,
a
that's
woman?
good.
Or
No,
is
Yeah, that's good.
That's good
Yeah.
because that's how my brain. That's
Yeah.
where my brain's at. Like that's good because that shows ambition. Like me and my missus we've spoken about this. Yeah, I feel like it's not really about the money you're bringing in currently.
Yeah.
It's more about ambition. Like
Yeah.
and women are attracted to ambition. They are. They are attracted to ambition because ambition does lead to money and success ultimately. Like. You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
like,
but you-
ambitious people
Yeah,
are
but-
attractive.
Who takes the control in their bedroom?
Okay, more
Does your-
importantly, we're not going to go there. But anyway, we're not going to go
Does
there.
your
But anyway,
No, hold on, hold on,
and
hold
and
on.
I know what the comments are going to
Hold
say.
on,
That
hold
means CJ's missus definitely takes the control. No, more
Let us know
importantly,
your thoughts.
more
Trousers.
importantly, Can I just put
'Cause
something
there is always one dominant
a
partner.
one-off
You might
foot
take. You might have a little day off when you're like, oh, go on, then you do.
I'll be a CJ.
I say
I'll
respectfully,
be a CJ.
respectfully to my wife. It's obviously me.
Yeah, I think
like,
it's
obviously.
Okay.
But and the other thing I would say is like if you have a one-off foot job, right? I'm not being funny. It's better than I'm not like having sex with ladyboys or I'm not like doing anal.
No, but I think the thing is though, with
some
foot
people,
job is you could do a foot job with a
I
man.
think there's more. I think there's more experimental.
You can do anal and a foot job with men.
No, but I'm choosing not to.
Do you get what I'm saying though?
Oh, I get you. Yeah. But
whereas you said motorboat and all that, and you said
No, but some men have boobs though.
No,
it's called
you know what I mean?
moobs.
No, but
it's called
what I'm
moobs.
saying is, though, if you really enjoy that foot job, you could,
No, but
Derek
some
down
guys
the road.
have boobs.
You might meet Derek at a pub.
Some guys have boobs.
I'll give you a foot job.
Do that again for the camera. Do that again.
Derek.
Listen, I'm saying there's a lot of
the
man.
same thing, innit?
There's a lot of man
Man's got
doing.
feet.
No, there's a lot of man.
Some dogs got soft
Alright, Trax.
Some dogs got
Trax?
soft
What's the most? Trax, here we
Make
go.
sure you
I got a
moisturise.
good question. I got a good question. Yeah, because this is where it's funny. Everyone's thresholds and like experimental tastes are different. Some men do ladyboys. Some men do anals. I've done the foot job. If that's the most crazy thing, if that's the most crazy thing, then I'm happy to take the L. I'm happy to say L.
Is that
Tracks.
the craziest thing that you've done in bed?
Tracks, what is the
CJ,
craziest? No, but I'm asking.
Is that the craziest thing you've ever done
That's
in
pretty
bed?
much it. Yeah.
A
So I'm
foot
saying,
job?
Tracks, what's the most crazy experiment thing that you've done with a
I said
girl?
I'm boring. I've told we discussed this in the car on the way back. I said I'm just a boring geezer, dude. I'm not one of those guys.
Free the realness. What is the most experimental thing you've done in the bedroom?
All the standard stuff. Nothing like foot job or anything like that.
Go on,
No
then
anal,
what?
nothing.
Never got a whip out,
Yeah.
handcuffs.
Dress up, threesomes, all that.
One at a time.
I'm
Just
so
go on.
boring. I won't lie.
No,
like
but
this.
stop saying you're boring. Just say what you've
That's it.
done.
No, that's it. There's nothing to say.
Fuck missionary.
Can I have an answer,
Yeah,
please?
yeah. Wow.
Man's experimenting by doing missionary.
Right.
Boring,
Okay.
yeah.
It's peak
Sorry,
for
I'm
you,
sorry.
bro.
But the thing is, you didn't
It's
do a foot
peak
job
for
with your
you.
missus though.
It's peak for you, bro.
Do
Honestly,
you do that with
honestly,
missus?
you're too old. You're
No, but
growing
you do
too
the
old. You're
foot job with-
scaring me. You're turning
Wait,
into grandpa.
hold on.
No, you're not free in the
You said-
realness.
he's not
You're
free in
not
the
free in the
realness,
realness.
No.
This is one thing that is becoming a common occurrence now, right? CJ is trying to free the realness.
Yeah.
Occasionally he's got to reel it in because he realises he's freed a bit.
Yeah,
much,
because I get in trouble because people are like, "Oh, I can't believe CJ just said that. What's going on here?" And then when Anton
Your missus don't
speaks,
watch it, though.
he doesn't say
Your
anything.
missus don't watch it though.
Has your missus not watched any of these?
She has, obviously.
Oh,
No, she hasn't.
She has.
Which one?
She's watched a few things. She just don't tell me.
Which one?
But can I just say,
Which
can we,
one?
can
Tell
we
me.
listen? Can we stick to the point?
How do you know she's watched them then?
My annoyance with Tracks is that he doesn't say anything risky when I know that
I haven't done a foot
he's
job.
one of the
But what-
he's one
I
of the
think you
most
should treat your missus to a
disgustingly
foot job.
minded people I know. Like he's wild.
Right.
For
Wild.
Christmas,
Can you give us
treat
any
your missus
any
to a
examples.
Do you really want?
Yeah,
come
No,
on.
it's not my place to say. Like
No,
Tracks
it
is
is your
wild.
place, so I'm giving it you the
Tracks
place.
has got a wild head.
Why
Like
got a wild head? What do you
because you, bro, like some of the
If you-
content you send in the group chat. Can we say that? No, is it like
What content are we
Anyway,
getting?
don't
in the
worry,
group
anyway.
chat?
Wait, they're in the group chat. It's like-
Anyway, what I'm
You're
trying
trying
to
to-
what
you're trying to
what I'm trying to say is
force
that
it.
you
You're trying to
don't
force
say
something.
anything
Listen,
remotely risky.
listen.
He doesn't take risks on this podcast.
Listen.
He just sits
You
there
just said-
in his slippers.
Listen.
Yeah,
No, listen.
says I'm boring.
We're just
All I
talking
do
about
is have
sloppy top
missionary.
wells. Anyway, listen.
All I do is have missionary sex. Then go home. I play a bit of football sometimes, and yeah, that's it. Like all you do, like
Did you not?
I'm sorry.
Hey,
He's
did you-
right, he's
I'm
right.
sorry.
Hey,
That's
did you-
all.
hey, did you
Can you
not just
give
say-
us something?
hey, did you
Give
not
us
say-
something,
did you-
Tracks.
did you
Just
not-
give
can I
me
speak?
something.
Can I speak? Did you not just say?
Fuck's
Did you not
sake.
just say that? Apart from my one foot job,
Yeah.
which was back in the day,
Yeah.
I don't do anything.
Because I'm waiting for you.
No, but that's what you just said, right?
I feed off energy.
he's ready.
I feed
He's
off
ready.
energy.
He's ready to free more.
I'm ready.
but
Thank
he's-
you.
he's giving
yeah,
you a little
exactly.
piece.
Do you want me
Now
to
he
come
wants
out
a
with-
wing
yeah,
back.
Oh, wait,
exactly.
is there
yeah.
more you do?
No, this isn't about me. Can you
What
tell
else
me
is
what
there
you
you
do?
do? What else do you
I
do?
don't know. Maybe there might be something else.
Like what?
I don't know. I just feed off energy, bro.
So you just did a foot job, but not with your missus, your wife.
No, but why are you still focusing on me? What have you?
No, because
done?
I just wanted to
haven't
know. I
asked
wanted to
the
know why you
question.
done one with a past girl and not your missus. That's all. Because you like it.
No, but I said it was a one-off. I didn't say I like it. A one-off.
All right. Well, I've got no
Do you-
one-offs.
Okay, have you
Say-
got any one-offs?
No, you know me.
Have you? What's the wildest thing you've ever done
What, in life or in bed?
in
or
the
what?
bedroom?
Oh.
You
Where's the
should have to
maddest
think
place
about
you've had
it.
sex?
Yeah, that's a fun one. Can we start with Tracks?
Yeah, Tracks. Where you going?
Front room.
Nah, this guy.
no, listen, leave
You're not free in it.
He's not. Listen,
Nah, you're not free.
see
in
it.
You'll get- you'll-
you might as well pack it in.
No,
No.
No.
He's not.
No,
What?
no, come on.
Wait,
Be
what?
serious.
That's
Be
in
serious.
front row.
You're not-
on me.
No, you're not
I'm
taking
saying
it
front row.
seriously. You're not taking it seriously.
You're never gonna get
Wait,
the full truth out of tracks.
Hold on. What's wrong about
He plays it safe. He's like James. He knows
wait,
you like
wait,
James
wait,
Milner.
what's wrong
Safe
about outside?
passes.
Are you man gonna say on road,
Safe
like?
passes.
Yeah, mine's
said on road.
outside of the house.
Yeah.
Mine's outside of the house.
So you better all say it on roads.
Bro,
You're saying I'm not.
Bro,
safe,
your
like-
new
Oh,
name
you
is.
feel- by the bins.
Listen. Your new
By the bins.
listen. Your new name is James Milner.
I know
Yeah,
you're
you're
gonna say Tiger
boring.
by
You know
the
about
bins, like
boring
Italian
dons.
Boring Tiger.
Boring dons.
We back in the day when he was single.
Man is
disclaimer,
saying-
Italian ting by the bins on the floor, and he was like, and I said to him when he told me that, I said, "Bro, that's not hygienic."
Italian
I remember.
by the
I remember.
bins.
We're single then. You know I'm boring because we're single. He come home and told me, he said, "Yeah, man, feet by the bins on the floor."
Listen.
Right?
Oh,
Like,
wow,
and I've said,
CJ.
and we're single. And
You
I've said,
didn't
we're
even
young,
put a
we're
towel
young,
down
We're
on
young, yeah. And I've said to him even then, I was like, CJ, I wouldn't do
Listen,
that.
he's
Oh,
exaggerating.
standing.
Listen,
Standing.
he's
Standing.
exaggerating the story. Yes, he's exaggerating the story.
Yeah, but
Thank
even
you.
then, did I
It was
say
on the
to you-
floor.
Even then, did I say to you?
I had
still
said,
next to the
he's
bins.
throwing the bins in there just for effect, right? I don't know where
Did
he's
I
got
say it to
bins
you?
from.
The big
right?
green
Yeah,
ones.
yeah,
Overflowing.
But admittedly, it was outside
CJ,
somewhere
but CJ,
quite
be real, but CJ.
like an alleyway or some sort, but there were no
But be
bins.
real, back then, was I doing that?
But anyway,
No, I said, nah,
listen,
it's not
James Milner,
I get
yeah,
cold.
you need to stop passing boring, safe
Wait,
passes.
not even
Playing it
not
safe.
even in a car though.
Playing it safe.
Come on,
Oh,
you done the car,
bro,
bro.
of course. Listen,
No.
go on.
So
Do
me
you
and
want
CJ
to
We
never
can't
drove
take
for
this.
years.
We can't take what he's saying seriously. Then
And
we
it's
can't.
but we need to. That's not
living room.
acceptable,
We didn't drive when we lived together.
bro. I'm not
Okay,
saying
CJ,
any more
CJ,
stories
this
until
is your
we get some
opportunity
truth
to-
from tracks.
This is your opportunity. No, this is your opportunity. Aaron, what about you?
You know though.
My KFC toilets.
KFC.
Toilets.
Wow.
I like that.
Classy.
KFC toilets. No, it was young days. Young days.
Is that
How
on
did
the
you
way
get
back
away
from
with
the
it?
club or something?
No, it was just young days.
Just out
Linking
on
a
a
thing and Linking. It was just Link. You know when he was called Linking? No dates. I
Right.
didn't know about
Oh.
dates.
Listen,
Okay.
no,
It's just
no,
it was just a
that
thing that I
can't
knew in
go
it, and then
outside.
yeah.
You've got nowhere else. That's what I'm saying. It's not that
Royal
common.
Albert Hall toilets.
Ooh.
You lipsed, bro.
No.
You
lips.
lips.
I lips in
That
the
was
Royal Albert
lips.
Hall
That
toilets.
was lips, bro.
What are you talking
I know
about?
what
Who-
you're talking about.
No,
That wasn't
no.
a beat.
Anton, I don't need to lie about that. Why am I lipsing
You
in
told
the
me
toilet?
the story. That was.
Anton, no.
You're saying you
Anton,
beat.
Anton. Yes. Why
Oh,
am
it's
I
not, it's
lipsing?
not that thing though, is it?
Huh?
No,
Yeah.
listen. Can you just remember that you're on a podcast?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What exactly-
I've just said Royal Albert Hall toilets.
That
Oh.
girl.
I swear this is getting stiffer.
Don't do that.
Oh.
Don't
Hey,
do that.
yes.
Don't do that. Don't do
Oh.
that. No, it's not
Oh.
her. But don't
Okay.
ever do
Oh,
that.
that would have
Don't
been.
do
That would have been. We would have got views off
Yeah,
that.
just
Oh.
allow it.
So I thought that's what you talking about.
No, I'm not talking about her.
Oh.
Yes.
No, but we've all done the shower thing. So
He's
Innit?
talking about front rooms.
Shower, yeah.
He's talking about
Shower.
front rooms.
Shower.
shower, isn't it?
Oh, this is pathetic.
Oh, what, that's
Wow.
a lie. That's a lie.
Thank you.
I'm lost.
Thank
I'm
you.
lost.
What? That's a lie.
Well, he's at least said KFC toilets. You said front room.
Yeah.
I'm still
I've
waiting
been
for an
outside.
upgrade.
Shower.
No, not
that's
shower.
not-
No,
no,
he's done.
anyway-
He's done KFC toilets. Where are you?
I mean, front rooms are more risky than shower. Front room.
So when you
No,
were young,
why is
when
that
you,
risky?
When you were younger, you only would just like go into people's house in the bedroom. That's it.
Yeah, bro.
Anton, I know for a fact your
bedroom.
life.
Like the thing is, like you lot.
Anton, you've had sex in a vehicle.
No, you lot are trying.
You had sex in a
Have
vehicle.
you ever had sex in a vehicle?
Be
I never
honest.
had a car. I never drove.
You see that? You see that?
Let's say
You
I
can't
never
force it
drove.
on me. You can't force
That
it.
was awful. That was awful.
No, I never drove.
No, that was awful.
Let's say
I never drove. What are
never
you
drove.
fucking on about?
Back in the day.
I said,
not
have you
your
ever
car,
had
not
sex in
your
a
car.
vehicle? He goes,
No,
I've
not
never
your
drove.
car, not your car. That's the key.
In a
No,
vehicle.
honestly,
That's the
like,
question.
honestly, CJ. in
no
fact,
vehicle.
He's covering. He's
Let me-
brand management.
No, let me
He
say
doesn't
something,
like
let me say
things coming
something.
out.
Even on lads holidays, CJ does this as well. Yeah, when we had lads holidays when we were young, 18, whatever. He was like, yeah, man, was on the beach. I don't even do that. I've never even done that.
You've not had sex on the
I've
beach?
never even done that.
Right.
So like I know it sounds mad. Like you
I ain't
must
done
be.
that. I ain't done that.
Thank you. I've never even done that. CJ has. He was like, all sand on him. He said, man, done that. Do you mean? And I was like, well, I just used the hotel room. I'm fine with that.
This is mad.
Never taken any risks.
Yeah, he
No,
did.
no. I really love bedrooms. A clean bed.
He play-
clean.
he
No
play-
fresh sheets. Smell of lavender. Oh man,
He plays it safe. Fair play. He
Yeah, but
plays.
what's wrong with
Listen, he
that?
plays it safe.
do
That's
you
all
not
right.
like a good clean bed?
You steady Eddie.
Do you like a clean bed?
Yeah, but
Really?
bro, don't you like experimenting as well?
No,
Though?
No, 'cause
you don't
it's
see
long,
him.
like,
He's
what?
wearing sandals. He's come in with the white socks and the slippers.
It's
He's
like,
not.
Like, listen, I'll be honest
he's
with you.
not
You man are still
experimenting.
doing them risks at this age. Grow up.
No, not at this age.
No,
We're talking about the
Man, if
past.
I think
bro.
none of
if
us
I
are
see I'm
doing
working
it.
KFC twins,
Bro,
man,
come on.
fuck
I'm
it.
talking about when I was 16,
Allow
17,
me,
bro.
brother. Not now.
He's talking nonsense. Talking nonsense. As a teenager,
And what's your answer, mate?
as a,
What's your answer, Hugh? Flat TV? Hey, where have you had sex, fella? Yeah, we got him now. You got to pressure him. Yeah, he tried to move on. Where have you had sex, son?
no, you see, unfortunately, right, what you've done is you've screwed yourself now. Because any question that you ask, no one has to answer from now on. Right?
He's got a point. Yeah, yeah.
It's time for you to start feeling the realness.
Yeah.
Oh my
Right.
God.
People-
I'm being real.
People have started to pick up on CJ opening up. He's trying to share.
Yeah, yeah.
But I
And
get
as a
called
result, they're warming to CJ massively. Yeah? We all have had sex in ridiculously funkier places than a fucking living room. That's just daft. You're fucking going on fucking 40, mate. You're having a fucking laugh. If you got 2 kids, you're trying to tell me you've only had sex in living rooms. Oh, do me a favour. Embarrassing.
And if you know tracks, you know he's a mad guy. What is he trying to do? Huh?
That's about it for this time. Much love to everyone who's tuned in. Make sure you smash the hell out of the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And make sure you're following us on all your favourite podcasting platforms. We'll be back again for another episode of Madness. Same time next week. But for now, we've been
For the people.
Wow, listen to this.
CJ,
Oh, children's program. For the people. To the devil.